It's time for a Siskel and Ebert Burt Reynolds shitty film review.
Listen, after I win the race today, I'm gonna get together for a little kick the can or whatever.
Hey, Stroker, we got a race to run.
Later.
Now, this may be hard to believe, but I think our next film, Stroker Ace, is quite simply the worst movie of the year so far.
It's worse than Porky?
You figured that out. Worse than Porky's, too. Burt Reynolds, who seems to have given up trying to make good movies, stars as Stroker Ace. That's his nickname, a race car driver from Texas who foolishly signs a contract with the sponsor of his car that requires him to promote a string of fried chicken restaurants. The only part of the deal he likes is that Lonnie Anderson is the head of promotion for the restaurant company.
Howdy, ma'am.
This is Lugs Harvey. Miss,
Pembroke Feeney, Chicken Pit Advertising and PR Director.
You never been married?
No.
Well, that makes you a, what do you call it?
A virgin.
Well, yes, I am. I mean, sure I am. I'm single.
You know, if you were in that hotel room, wouldn't you want to, like, quietly walk out and shut the door?
Yeah, see you later, guys.
Yeah, there are episodes of Hee Haw that are more lively and more funny and more sexy than that dribble. In addition to lame brain sex, Stroker Ace also contains, of course, a lot of high-speed car chases. And here's one of the many of those chases with restaurant chain owner Ned Beatty and his chauffeur Bubba Smith chasing Reynolds and his mechanic Jim Neighbors. Reynolds is trying to get himself fired for promoting Beatty's restaurants.
See what he's trying to do, Arnold is trying to lose us. Thinks if he makes me mad, I'll fire him.
You know, you see water in a Burt Reynolds movie, and you know a car is going in it. A slow-motion car crash in the water. We've seen that hundreds of times, and it continues to get more and more boring. I wanted to leave this movie, quite honestly, by the time the opening credits were over. What's wrong with Stroker Ace? You name it. It's not funny. The sex jokes are old. Lonnie Anderson isn't given a chance to act, and Burt Reynolds doesn't even try. The stock car footage has been lifted right from TV. You can see the grainy little lines. The races between Reynolds and the other drivers aren't the least bit realistic or exciting. You can easily see where they're only going 30 or 40 miles per hour. This is amateurish. It reminds me of Cheech and Chong kind of comedies where they really trash their audience. Burt Reynolds isn't living up to his own audience.
Burt Reynolds makes two kinds of movies, it seems to me. Movies about lifestyles, like Best Friends in the end, and then movies which are just an exercise of his lifestyle. I have the feeling whenever he gets together with Hal Needham, who is the former stunt coordinator who has made this movie and the Smokey movies and Cannonball Run, they just go down to the South and have a picnic, and he gets his old pals around and his current girlfriend, and they do another retread of these dumb car jokes. You sit there and you think, everybody on this movie gave up before they made frame one.
Yeah. These are his home movies, is what you really think, then, you know, show him in his home, not for public consumption. I'll tell you one other thing. Seeing Ned Beatty, a fine actor with Reynolds, I thought of a film they made 10 years ago, Deliverance. Boy, have they come a long way since then. Why did he make a good movie?
Way in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I also hated Burt Reynolds as yet another good old boy in the race car farce, Stroker Ace.
And that's the end of this Siskel and Ebert Burt Reynolds shitty film review. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified about new videos and original Burt Reynolds content right here on the Gator McCluskey channel.